Hey, Genki Call here, and it is the week of October 25th, 2021. We have a ton of stuff going on, but before we get into the campaign tasks and event keys and all that neat stuff, we're going to address the elephant in the room, and that is the fact that we have two randomly appearing heroic gems this week for Halloween and Halloween only. Uber Doom Skulls and lycanthropy gems. No! Oh, but before you rage quit the game, the random lycanthropy and Uber Doom Skull gems are only going to be here for this 1 week until Halloween, and then they will be gone again. So, this is from the whole Soul Harvest update, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. First of all, let's get back to campaign. Let me switch back here. So, the Talisman of Wild Magic. Um, when we complete this week's tasks, right off the bat, we're going to get 2 magic. And that is very cool. I love that. As for the tasks, I have a list just like I always do. And so let's get over here to that. We have, and let me make this bigger so that we can see it better. For gold tasks, explore Silverglade 5 times at least a difficulty of 1 and use a tome weapon for 22 wins. For silver, win 6 battles in a single arena run, win 6 dungeon battles. That looks like a reroll to me. Kill Queen Aurora 3 times and cast spells in any battle 60 times. For bronze, we have open 2 event chests, open 5 gemmed chests, craft 1 purple summoning stone, get 13 purple kills, earn 200 gold in battle, use a vault key to kill 1 treasure gnome, get 9 elf kills, use the unicorn banner for 4 wins, use the archmage class for 4 wins, and use a Silverglade team for 4 wins. So, the 6 dungeon battles, I hate doing the two-day thing, so I will probably re-roll that. As for arena, I already have one set up with 5 wins. I only have to do 1 battle, so I can save myself a re-roll on that one. Okay, let's get into what did I hit? Oh my goodness. Oh well, that's okay. Let's get into the campaign. So the new heroic gem is a wild card. So they look like this, and they are multipliers. And basically, you match it with whatever mana color, and then you will get a mana increase. So, for example, a red gem that matches with a ×3 wild card will give 9 mana instead of the normal 3. So, it is a multiplier. 3 gems times 3 equals 9. 3 gems times 4 equals 12, that kind of thing. And something to be aware of, you cannot get a mana surge when you use these wild cards because getting a surge on top of this, that would be kind of crazy. Crazy good for us and crazy bad if it's used against us. Anyway, this is one of the random gems we're going to get this week. We will have these random gems for the entire campaign, and then the Uber Doom Skulls and the Lycanthropy gems are only for this 1 week period leading up to Halloween. Wildcard gems will occasionally but rarely drop like regular gems during the campaign. Some troops and weapons will also be able to create them. Once the campaign is over, they will no longer fall randomly, though the troops and weapons that create them will continue to function. That is, per usual, that's what we've been doing with campaign with heroic gems thus far. So, no surprise there. Our new campaign mythic is called Tihamata, and I'm going to pop back into the game to show you that. So, for the campaign, as usual, for the free pass, all of your rewards are here at the top, and if you buy the elite pass, then you'll get all of the rewards on top and all of the rewards on the bottom, provided that you complete the campaign tasks. So let's see what the new stuff we've got here, like the portrait. The Kitterfly is the new decorative pet for Silverglade, and this event pet is cosmetic only, of course. But if you buy the Elite Pass for it's $9.99 for US, you will end up with a level 20 pet for Silverglade, which is great. Um, there's a caveat to that, but I'll get to that in a bit. Let's see. Um, should be a weapon here somewhere, maybe. All right, there we go. Wild Orb. Create 3 to 8 wild cards with various multipliers. So it's just a weapon, a relic weapon. That's cool. Let's see. Scrolling, scrolling. The Magician. This is another tarot card. Enchant 2 random allies. And as usual, 7% chance of an extra turn for each purple gem on the board with a ×7 boost ratio. So maybe you use this with your Night Spider with a rogue team, and maybe you'll have plenty to get this. And then grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. I really like that with the Emperor. It's been working great with my Shibanu Vespera team. And as a matter of fact, this is purple, and Shibanu uses purple. So that might be cool to use with Shibanu. And then Tihamata. Tiamata does damage to all enemies and creates 3 of the ×4 wild cards. Gain 10 life when an enemy casts a spell. 25% chance to create a ×2 wild card when matching 4+ gems. And he has skull damage reduction, which is kind of nice. And then that is as far as you can get if you complete every single task for the campaign throughout the campaign period. You will get up to here if you're free, and up to here with the $9.99 pass. You can purchase further. This one over here, the Elite Plus pass, and you get these extra 20 stars per week is what allows you to go beyond the Tiamata reward. You get a major orb of wisdom, a major orb of clans, and the additional um, rewards past Tihamata, some gems, some glory, some gold, elite, sorry. These are epic vault keys, more keys, and a power orb. At the moment, this is the best value in the game for a power orb. Previously, before campaigns had these available, they were $50. So $25 to get all of this stuff and a power orb is a great deal if it's something you want to spend money on. So that is Halloween. Whee! Today's offer. Ooh, I want Deeds of Magic, but I'm not paying $2 for it. Sorry. Sorry, game. Uh, all right. So let me see. There's still a ton of stuff to go over. I'll wait to do my guild tasks till later. Let's head into the shop and do this important stuff. We're going to get into the soul harvest stuff in a bit. Don't worry, I'm going to go over it, and I'll have links to both of these articles on the official forum in my description box below, so you can check them out yourself. But first thing we don't want to do, go to resources, spoils of war, get as many of these as you can, which is 10. That is the limit. Unfortunately, that will get you these things plus 10 event keys, which is the best value in the game for event keys. 1,800 event keys for I'm sorry, 10 event keys for 1,800 glory is a fantastic deal. So be sure and grab that every single week. And then let's head over into the weekly event area and grab the new troop of the week, which is the Moon Phoenix. Moon Phoenix, let's see, does scatter damage boosted by wild cards and purple enemies if with a ×4 boost ratio. If an enemy dies, create 4 of the ×2 wild cards. Summon a dark storm when an ally dies. That's interesting. 25% chance to create ×2 wild card, and you know, even if you're not interested in the troop, I highly recommend getting it and getting it up to mythic level if you have the glory for it, because that is a guaranteed level 20 troop for Silverglade, which I really need right now. And this is really exciting because now I don't have to have Will and Venetia to get my power level up. And that is great. In addition, you're going to get all of these other resources, which is very, very nice. So, um, get all of that when you get it up to mythic level. Let's back out here, go over the Silverglade, and I'll show you what I was talking about. And that is until today, to get past power level 13, you had to have every single Silverglade troop, every one of them, including both mythics. Because if you see here, I have them all, and I couldn't get past power level 13 because I didn't have Will of Nisha. But now, because of this new troop, I am going to be able to get my power level up, and I'm so excited about that. So let's do this real quickly, and I will share my happiness with you. Yay! So we are going from power level 13 to, let's see. Oh, unlock 3 traits. My bad, I forgot. Hitting the wrong buttons. Moon Phoenix. Let's get this upgraded. There we go. Now, power level 13 to power level 14. What do I need to get to 14? So, yay. So now I am stuck once again. I have to have Will of Nisha to get past this because there are only 24 troops for Silverglade, period. Otherwise, you can't get past this. So, all right. Well, that is good to know. Let's look at the adventure board. No, wait. I have to tell you about the soul harvest before we do that because it is applicable to what we're talking about. So let's head back over here. We're going to go into the Soul Harvest official news. This link will be in the description, as I mentioned. So we're going to have 2 different battle crashers this troops for this week. The first one is well, I'll just go off of what this says. I will say the Flesh Horror. It's a new troop that's going to release for us to own on Halloween. But for this entire week, it will be a battle crasher that will drop a new tarot card, the Devil. Now, every time you find the Flesh Horror, your chance of finding it again is going to decrease. So let's say you had a 1 in 5 chance of finding it. It's going to drop to 1 in 4. This is just an example that is not the actual rate. But every time you find it, it's going to be harder and harder to find another one. But it will reset each day at reset. So your chance to find it will go back up. And the reason this is important, you want to have at least 5 of these tarot cards, the Devil, because you have to have 5 of them to craft this new mythic weapon. This is the only mythic weapon, true mythic, in the game. It has 3 colors, lots of mana cost, and basically what it does, it's going to inflict every negative status effect on an enemy and every positive status effect on you. So it is a combination of reflection of good and essence of evil, all wrapped up into one weapon. However, it doesn't explode any gems, and that means you won't get any mana generation off of it. So I don't know how good this is going to be in battle, but I plan to find out. I will be grinding those explorers, trying to find those battle crashers. Now, the Keeper of Souls is going to drop 50 souls. He has a flat chance of appearing just like any battle crasher. The Flesh Horror is going to be harder to find. But I want to be able to craft this weapon this week. It will be in the Soul Forge, until the end of November, and then it will disappear until next year. And the Devil Tarot card will release with the start of Soul Harvest, and for the next week, players will have a chance to earn him by defeating the Flesh Horror Battle Crasher. He won't be in the vault until 3 to 4 weeks after Soul Harvest ends. and you only have until the end of November to craft this. So it would be in your best interest, if you want this, to do some grinding to find those 5 flesh horrors. Just come in each day to find one flesh horror, and you will have it this week. Um, so, next up, this is why I didn't show you the adventure board yet, because during this week, we're going to have a special Halloween themed adventure board with past Halloween troops or Halloween themed troops available to earn. And on the final day, the Flesh Horror, the new legendary, will become available in both a special adventure board and in chests. So you'll be able to get one guaranteed copy off of the adventure board, provided that you can win the battle. Um, as I mentioned, we've got those randomly spawning heroic gems and I'm sorry, yes, they are randomly spawning heroic gems, and they are the Uber Doom Skull and the Lycanthropy gem. It's only for a week. Hang in there. If you hate it like most people do, it's only going to be through Halloween. And that is it for the Soul Harvest update. So let's head back into the game and see what's on the adventure board for today. And then we're going to look at Silverglade troops so I can tell you what's going to be, um, what is going to be available from your event chests. So, we get a copy of Dullahan from this. I've never used this troop, but it's good to have because you want every card you can get so that you can get them to level 20 eventually and get your power levels up, because those high power levels are what is going to get you tons of gems and gold and glory and all of those resources you get from your tributes. The higher your power levels are, the higher your chance of getting these tributes and also of getting nice high amount of those tributes. So anyway, this is going to be free as long as you can win this battle. So that is today's fun thing. Ah, so much to talk about. We're going to go into Silverglade and I'll show you the troops that you can get with your event keys this week. And then I've got something else to mention that I will hopefully remember to do. So, first of all, base rarity. Uh, the two mythics for Silverglade are Queen Aurora, who gives all other allies, not herself, just everyone else, barrier and life, and then create 10 gems of a chosen color. That's pretty cool. Mana generation, healing, and barrier. Very nice. And I really like this rainbow link. I have Queen Aurora. I don't even remember getting her, and I haven't really used her, but her magic goes up every time an ally casts a spell, much like Queen Bee. So her amount that she heals goes up every time somebody casts a spell. And I like this rainbow link. You get bonus mana from all gem matches. And that means if you match 3 of a color, you're actually going to get 4 of that color instead of 3. Now, the Will of Nisha, I don't own. I need her. And, pardon, she steals 3 magic from all enemies and does a set amount of damage to each of them. Reduce damage from spells by 50%. That's pretty nice. And all purple allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn. Um, oh my gosh, there's so much to go over. Sorry. I don't want to forget anything. That is the thing. Base rarity. All right. So the everything you see here can be obtained with your event keys, except you will not be able to get Vanya Soulmorn or the Necrocorn, the Draugr, or where's the last one? I'm missing one. Hold on. The Bone Golem. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. These 4 troops are only available from Silver Necropolis in the Underworld. If you go to Silverglade, top left of the map, go to the Underworld. It's right there at the top left in the Underworld. So those 4 you won't be able to get. You'll have to use Chaos Shards to get those. As for the troops you can get here, This one, of course, you get with Glory today and this whole week. Um, I have found that Willow is really fun to use in delving. Destroy a row, deal damage to all enemies boosted by brown gems destroyed with a times 3 boost ratio. It's really nice for quick delves. It's fun, and we've got this beast link where all beast allies gain 2 attack and life on 4+ gem matches. We've got a little bit of skull damage reduction and immunity to entangle, which is nice. Um, this one, it's a good troop. It's just not something I use very often. The remove gems effect with no yeah, just removing gems is a process in the game that I'm not very fond of, but it is a good troop. It's good for quick delves as well because it deals damage to all enemies. And it is a summoner, which is nice. Gain enchant when matching purple gems, 50% skull damage reduction, making it good to put at the front of the team. So, it's good. It's just not something I personally enjoy using. Um, as far as the rest of these, there's nothing really that stands out about these troops that you really, really have to have. Um, I would say to save your event keys, personally, um, I would just and save them for a place that has something you really want. But if you need to get your power level up in Silverglade, then that would be a good reason to use those event keys. And I am going to use some event keys because I would like to get my power level up to at least 15 here if I can. That means I have to find Will of Nisha, however. So there is that part. I know there's a ton more stuff I want to talk about. Oh, what was it? Okay, so let's go here. Oh, pet rescue. We have a new Halloween pet coming up. Uh, what's his name again? Boris Karl Ruff. And of course, we have Silver Necropolis Faction Assault tomorrow on Tuesday. This is really relevant because the faction weapon for Silver Necropolis is one of the best, in my opinion, weapons in the game, and that is life and death. If you've ever faced this in PvP, you know how devastating this weapon is. And steal life from the last 2 enemies, death mark them, bless myself, you enchant yourself. It's just really, really powerful. It's annoying as hell to fight, which makes it great to have on your side. It will only be available tomorrow during the faction assault. You'll be able to get it in the shop and in the Soul Forge. But if you get it in the shop for the faction assault, you can get it with gems instead of diamonds. So available tomorrow only. I can't stress enough how much I recommend this weapon if you don't have it yet. Let's see. And then the class trial on Thursday is going to be Archmagus. Archmagus's weapon is the one I mentioned just a little bit ago, and that is the Reflection of Good. Reflection of Good grants all status effects to an ally, then you explode gems of their mana color. So you get Barrier, you get Bless, you get every single positive status effect there is, and you get a bunch of mana for your team at the same time. So this is a really nice weapon to use during guild wars or just any really difficult battles you may have, like when you're delving. Um, I like it. I actually like the Archmage's class. You can see I have it up to level 61 here. And it's not the best in the game, but it's really good for when you're using a team that has a lot of purple. So, and it has a 50% mana start, which is nice. But class trial for that on Thursday. And then Friday, we have the new faction coming out. the new faction, which is called something, which I can't remember. Let's head over to Taran's World real quickly here, and I will show you Taran's World. And we've got the Kingdom spoilers. The new one, it's called the Black Heart. So the Black Heart is faction assault is going to be this weekend, and it will last the entire weekend. New troops, new everything. It's just going to be a crazy, crazy week. So, tomorrow, just an FYI, tomorrow I will be live streaming the Faction Assault for Silverglade as I always do on Tuesdays. On Wednesdays, I'll be doing my PvP roulette live stream. And then, yes, I will be live streaming on the Faction Assault on Friday for this new faction as well. So, oh, hopefully, I didn't forget anything. Please like and subscribe, and I will be back with you soon with my other two Monday videos coming up next. Please like and subscribe. I think I already said that. Sorry. And we'll see you soon. Bye bye.